Hey guys, it's Cheyenne from Between Clean Sheets. I know it's been a really weird time and will continue to be a really weird time probably for the rest of the year, but I count my blessings. I personally still have a job. I was able to spend some time with my family and I've made it about, I'd say, halfway through all of the video I took for soccer specific travel last year, which means there are more YouTube videos coming shortly to my channel. I have been thinking a lot about the pandemic and its effect on those around me, and I decided to take the money I would be spending on things like Ubers, restaurants, social activities, going to away games for DC United, and put it towards supporting people who are doing professionally what I, for myself, consider a hobby, and that is promoting soccer in the United States. Some of the things that I have ordered over the past couple of weeks, I probably would have ordered even if we weren't in quarantine, including this fanny pack, which I feel like would be perfect for game days, but as someone who walks around with two phones, an extra one for work all the time, this has been an absolute game changer. On like walks and stuff, you know. I have a purse, I am a woman. When I'm power walking on the mall, this is perfect. I have been so patient waiting for all of these boxes to arrive. I wanted to do a soccer haul or unboxing and show you all of the podcasts, brands, channels, etc. that I have decided to support during this time. There are a few I've missed, either because inventory has been low or I just haven't gotten around to getting something in my size yet. And if you have any particular brand that you feel could use a little love and support, please feel free to leave their name in the comment section below. I put makeup on for this. I also put on perfume. Why? I'd been eyeing this jacket for a while, and when the 25th anniversary patch came in our season ticket member box, I just decided to go for it. It wasn't cheap, and also DC United isn't technically a small business, but then again, maybe they kind of are. It's a decent fit and mid-thickness. The sleeves are a tiny bit long, as you can see here. There we go. I got a size small, and it's still decently roomy. My plan is to layer it so I can handle cold games, but still rep DC United on the outside if we ever have cold games again, or games at all. The idea, of course, is to add patches, so I went ahead and got this on eBay for, I think, $8. It is the old DC United logo. And I found this patch, a Ghostbusters logo with the cutout of District of Columbia. Back in April, former Whitecaps player Alphonso Davies signed a new contract with Bayern Munich, and they were running a deal on his jerseys, so now I have my very first international kit. I got worried about the size chart, so I ordered a medium. And I know Bayern's motto, Mia San Mia, means something like we are who we are, but I'm always going to remember it this way. I picked this season's away kit because you can wear white anywhere and it's easier to style. Okay, I should probably clarify, how closer. I don't actually have a Bundesliga team I support. I mostly just support players. Alphonso Davies, of course. Tyler Adams, who plays for Leipzig. Zach Steffen. Columbus Crew to Dusseldorf is where he is now. And if I go based on places I visited last year, I would be a Hamburg fan. I also went to the Olympic Stadium, but I don't want to be a Hertha fan. If you have a compelling reason for why I should support one team over the other, shoot your shot. All right, break. You wouldn't know it looking at this t-shirt, but I got it for my new favorite show, BSI the podcast. Benny Feilhaber and Sal Zizzo launched it last summer and now have over 30 episodes with current and former players. The conversation is so real, the stories are insane, and it's a great behind-the-scenes look at both Major League Soccer and US Soccer. Every episode ends with an interrogation by current Minnesota United defender Aiko Para. On top of all that merch, they've also got a membership option through Patreon, and I will personally enjoy my $10 a month subscription for as long as it takes for them to get legitimate sponsors. Look at all those perks. The shirt itself is standard Hanes cotton. As a purveyor of peak MLS culture, I did feel like this design spoke to me, but I might go back to get one more specific to the actual podcast. This brand is pretty new to the scene, but we connected online and I was interested in checking them out. Caught Offsides self-identifies as a brand inspired by soccer culture in the desert. And as a former striker, I dig the idea behind their name. Being caught offsides is what happens when you take a risk, but ultimate success isn't possible without risks. I totally get it. The small is a little tight on me because I have big arms, and the shirt is slightly thinner than what I just tried on, but I think it's a good purchase, and I'm very into the Southwest soccer style. This shirt came with the purchase of my DC United Kingdom membership, and it's my favorite of the bunch because it's personalized. James is based in England and started this podcast a little over a year ago, but he has done so well to ingratiate himself with the club and has some really awesome interviews up during quarantine. James has his bio up on his website, but all you really need to know right now is that he has yet to invite me on his podcast. And after perusing eBay for those patches, I found this XXL t-shirt that I guess I could consider vintage, but all my brain said was, "You don't have to wear pants with this!" A night's rest, and I can confirm, worth the $5. What I lack in jerseys, I more than make up for in hats, and I kind of have a hat problem. This is the hat I purchased from DC United's club shop last year. It has the DC flag on the front and on the back, a very subtle DC United tag. And honestly, I get more compliments on this hat than literally anything I've worn in my entire adult life. But while I was perusing our team store for that jacket, I saw this hat that I really liked. I felt like it was just as subtle. Probably should take the sticker off. But I can't help it, I look really good in hats. Ooh, unless they haven't been adjusted and are too tight. We haven't broken this one in yet, but super cute, right? I will link everything I have purchased today in the description box below or the comments. My request to you is reply with some soccer-specific small businesses, podcasts, YouTubers, etc. that I can support during this time. If you like any of this, please share, follow, subscribe, whatever. Peace, love, and soccer.